Okay, the next stop on our virtual tour is Arches National Park, and I will just go ahead and zoom there. And one of the things that will be a little bit different at this place mark is that students are going to do the same kind of thing and make predictions about wildlife, but not with as much background information. So in this, or at this place mark, students are again going to use the image overlay of the climate map, so I'll go ahead and check that. And again, they can use that the map citation to be able to figure out that this location in the orange is again part of a steppe climate, and so they will be able to consult that, and they will be able to use that to give them some preliminary information about it. And then to gain some more information, we'll go ahead and uncheck that map and zoom back into Arches. To get some more information, I'm kind of just going to let my students explore in this one. There are a lot of 360 cities, that layer, and there are a lot of photos here that people have taken. And so in order for students to learn about this place mark, Arches National Park, I'm kind of just going to let them explore and look together. They might choose to look at this 360 cities of the fiery furnace, or a picture of just a view of Arches, or really any of the areas that are here. And I think by doing this, students will be able to explore more of Arches than they would if they were only limited to one. And then again, they're going to use this information to kind of predict what kind of animal they might see. They'll see that it's more of a steppe climate, yes, but also leaning more towards a desert. And so they will be able to get some ideas based on what they see, and maybe decide what kinds of animals and plants they might see here. And then I'm also going to have my students at this place mark work together to determine what kind of animals and plants they think might live in this area. And I'm going to have them work together because, again, they won't have as much information to start with, and so they'll need to explore all of this area and work together to use their own skills of deduction to be able to think what kinds of characteristics the animals and plants might need to have to live there. And then again, just some questions that I might ask them. This place mark will ask them to use more evidence from what they see from the 360 cities layer and the photo layer as well. And so I'll just ask them some things like, what evidence do you have to support why you think those animals live there? What other information do you need to try and see if those predictions are right? And then in the end, the students will be able to consult two websites, and or two links on one website. It's the National Park Service website for Arches National Park, and so there's a link to part about the plants there and part about the animals. So then students will be able to look there and see if any of their predictions were correct. And then this activity will conclude with a whole class discussion about how the plants and animals on this tour so far at Antelope Island and at Silver Lake and now at Arches National Park, how they compare and contrast so that they can see, again, more of those differences. So that is place mark number 3.